up, beautiful people?
Welcome, everyone. I'm Lexington Maximus, along with my friend Jeff with
Nazi Jewelers
in beautiful Stamford, Connecticut. And welcome to our very first episode of Watches and Waves. And both of us are very passionate about watches and also passionate about waves and water. Take a look, Long Island Sound behind us. It's absolutely beautiful here, and what better place to learn more about watches than in this beautiful environment? Long Island Sound between Greenwich, Connecticut and Long Island. So this is our first episode, and we're here, Jeff, to just talk about watches. And I know you brought a few today, and with the theme being water. But first, I want to go to the origin. First, we've known each other maybe, I don't know, a couple weeks. And how did we meet?
Oh man, we were out with the family one day, and we thought about chartering a boat. It was Memorial Day weekend, and somehow connected with you. You were great, and made it happen.
Absolutely. And what was it about me in particular that you may have noticed something?
Right away, first thing I saw is I noticed he was double-fisted, and not with drinks, with two watches. He had the Prospex Seiko Turtle.
Oh, yeah, here. Let me get take this off here.
And the super cool.
And this was my newest watch. And I love the range from Patek to Seiko and everything in between. And sometimes there are a lot of watch snobs that don't appreciate some of the other brands, and everything has value. And one time someone said, Jeff, they were asked, well, is it a good watch, Lexington? And I said, do you like it? I said, yeah, it's a good watch. It's not about the price. It's, does it call to you? So true. So yeah, so I had.
And hold on, you can get the wrist shot to know that he really does truly wear two watches.
I really do. There's my tan. There's my tan line there.
So you can tell he's out on the waves, and he does wear two watches.
Right. So I have the Seiko Prospex here, Turtle on, which I love. It reminds me of the ocean. And then I have this Rolex Submariner here. I'll come closer here. And it's got a custom mother of pearl dial on it, sapphires and diamonds. Now I think it's a 16801. I could be wrong on that. But love the watch. 1990s era, still keeps phenomenal time, only loses a few seconds a day. Now, what is it about watches that you love, Jeff?
Oh man, I grew up in.
Let's take off sunglasses also so I can see, because the eyes are the windows to the soul. It's about 95 degrees right now too, by the way, everybody.
Beautiful out.
Yeah.
So I come from a family of jewelers, and I grew up in the jewelry store with watches, and passion started very young. My first watch was a calculator watch by Casio. So, today I have my Casio Frogman on.
This
Rainbow.
Incredible.
Very cool. It's got tidograph, solar power. One of my favorite pieces, actually.
Casio reminds me of shades of the Rolex Rainbow.
Yeah.
Daytona Rainbow.
Yeah, I think that's what started all the other companies from doing rainbows.
And initially they hated it. People hated that rainbow. There was hatred. They were burning buildings or whatever on there. They hated it. But now
anything rainbow, it's sold out in minutes.
Right, absolutely.
It's crazy. So one thing that I noticed, first thing when I saw Captain Lex, is that I noticed right away it was a turtle. But what's cool about this watch is how the money from the sales goes to saving turtles, right? So there is a cross between the watches and the waves. Yeah,
there is, and some of the money, some of the proceeds are donated to conserving sea turtles, which I love. Plus, when I'm not boating, it's painful when I'm not boating. I love boating so much, and when I'm not boating, this reminds me of the ocean. So I just love it. And blue and beautiful watch. And this one went for, I think, maybe around 700 or so.
Yeah, they're very reasonable.
Yeah, very reasonable.
Come with rubber straps. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot you could do.
The straps match the face of the watch.
Yes.
It's got the day and date on it.
So
very cool.
All right, now
I brought a couple too. Watches. Yeah, I brought a couple. Actually, the first one I'll go with, kind of a cool segue.
Get real close in
is
there.
The Oris whale shark, right? So the same concept with the Seiko Prospex is that they donate money for all the proceeds to the whale sharks, and what's cool about this, I don't know if you can see the face, but it's got the texture of the whale shark's body.
Wow.
See the bumps?
I saw the texture. I didn't know what the symbol is and what it meant. Yeah. This is absolutely stunning. And it looks, as always, everyone, it looks better in person than it does on video. It doesn't get all the nuance of it.
See the case bag, special case bag with the Oris whale shark, so that's cool. They only made 2016 of these.
Wow.
A limited run.
Limited run on this.
Cool. It's got the bicolor ceramic bezel, so it's GMT watch. Very cool. And this was similar to the Prospex, so when I saw that, I saw that.
It does. It reminds me of the Prospex. Yeah. And this is our first show. We're going to get better angles.
Yeah, absolutely.
The next time, but I love
having
this.
fun, you know?
And it has substance to it too. It feels good. A nice weight, and the texture is just absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, and those that aren't familiar with a brand like Oris, it's a really cool family-owned brand with over 100 years of history in the same factories that it started. So their model is that they go their own way, right? So they're not like any other brand. They don't have to answer to anybody. So.
And what about the movement? Is it in-house caliber?
This particular one is not. It's not, but it is modified to their regulations and specifications. So
right. So they take an existing caliber, they modify it.
They do have watches with their own calibers, but this particular one isn't.
Right.
They offer a lot of bang for the buck. They really do a great job.
It's beautiful. Yeah. Really, really like that one. And what's another? What number do you have?
So another cool one I brought is this. So this one's cool. It's the Blue Dial Longines Hydro Conquest. Automatic, and it's got their new silicium hairspring to it, so which is cool for what it is, for like $1,700 retail.
So this is non-magnetic.
Anti-magnetic.
Anti-magnetic.
They give you a 5-year guarantee on it. I mean, it's a great watch.
What does this go for?
$1,700.
Right. Beautiful.
Yeah.
We didn't say what does that go for?
$3,400.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, I love them both.
Yeah, very cool. You know, with this one's different. It's got shiny, like polished center links. This one has polished outer links, so this one's like a little bit, I guess, more undertone.
Yeah, a little understated.
Understated. Yeah. This one has a little more pop to it.
Yeah. So I like the contrast. I love the contrast of the shine on the outside.
Yeah.
Usually it shines on the inside.
Yep.
And I like this a lot.
We both dive watches today. We brought all dive watches, kind of keep with the same theme.
What is do you know the rate? What are these rated per depth?
These are all 300 meters.
Wow. All right.
So plenty of.
Yeah. So you're going 900 feet underneath the water.
Yeah.
You got to be a serious diver. Yeah. Oh, now orange is one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's the new tag. This is the new Tag Heuer Aqua Racer. With the orange dial, just got it. I've been waiting for this for months. Black ceramic bezel. This one has a Salida-based movement, but they modify it to their specifications. And the new Aqua Racer came out with this cool clasp, if I can get the classic off it. So the clasp, when you dive, you can get it over the wetsuit by expanding it.
Yes.
And when you want to wear it to fit, you slide it in with these buttons. It gives you like almost a whole inch.
I love that. I have an Omega Seamaster like that.
Yeah.
Well, this is
a
awesome.
Great watch. So yeah, having fun with these.
And also, we love your comments. Again, this is our first show, and they're going to get better each time. And also, we want to make sure that we get things that you're interested in too. So make sure to put in the comments. What would you like to learn about watches? Because I don't know a lot about them. I've loved them since I was a kid. When I got 4th place in the spelling bee, that if I got 1st place, I would have gone to the Howard Scripps Spelling Bee in Washington, D.C.
That's awesome.
But I got 4th place, and the point of that is not what a great speller I am, though I am, but I wasn't that great, I didn't win. But the prize was I got a Movado watch. I was about 10, 11 years old, and to me, coming from working class family, didn't have a lot of money, and didn't really know a lot about watches. To me, a Movado was like a Patek Philippe now, and I wore that for years and years.
Yeah, it was the watch to have.
Right, and that was my entry point into watches. So, all right.
Cool.
And
hold on.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Last but not
least, I
least,
was going to ask you about
my favorite watch. It
yes.
took me. I ordered this thing in December. This is the new Breitling Super Ocean 42 with the green dial. I don't even know if you can see the green. It's a new colorway for them. And this is the Super Ocean Heritage 2, where they did the collaboration with Tudor.
Right.
And one of my favorite pieces. You can't really see the green until the light hits it.
Right, when you got to angle it, and it pops when it does.
And I got the inspiration double fisting from Captain Lex, So.
Right, Captain Lex with the X here. And so, thank you so much for spending some time with us today. I'm Lexington. This is Jeff. And
with Najee Jewelers.
Stamford, Connecticut.
And requested. We can have access to almost any watch to come out here and play with and show.
Yeah, what would you like to see? You'd like to see, name some. There's Patek Philippe, there's Tudor, there's, anything. AP Journe.
Yeah.
And I'm learning. And here's the thing. There's people who may know a lot about watches here. Jeff's an expert. People who may know almost nothing. More like me. And I'm going to learn. Jeff's going to teach me, and we'll all learn together. So glad to see you all. And thanks for joining us today. And stay safe and enjoy a great rest of your day. Watches and waves.
Thanks for joining, guys.